You likely know the standard tactics. You've read about budgeting, you understand the basics of investing, and you've researched how to negotiate. Yet for many, the machinery of wealth building simply stops when it's time to act. This friction appears when you hesitate to ask for a raise, or when you justify overspending to keep pace with a social circle. It's the hesitation that leads you to accept a poor deal, because walking away feels like a risk you can't take. These moments of paralysis suggest that a lack of confidence, rather than a lack of information, acts as the primary barrier to execution. This schematic illustrates the problem. Confidence functions as a hidden code. When that code is missing, inputs like budgeting and investing fail to engage the central mechanism, leaving you locked out of the wealth-building process. Approaching confidence as a structural system, something that can be analyzed and adjusted, creates a path toward active wealth generation. Financial outcomes often mirror an internal sense of self-worth. A person who feels undeserving of higher pay will consistently undercharge for their time, just as a feeling of inadequacy often leads to the self-sabotage of long-term savings. This chart shows how digital comparison accelerates these feelings. Weighing reality against a highlight reel spikes inadequacy, draining resources through compensatory spending. This creates a self-reinforcing loop. Inadequacy triggers spending, depleting resources, leading back to a deeper inadequacy. The broke mindset defines itself through this emotional state of feeling inferior, regardless of the actual balance in a bank account. Addressing this internal cycle is a prerequisite for any external financial tactic to become effective. We can view financial confidence as a neutral, practical skill. Negotiating a salary or charging your true market value applies clear boundaries and professional alignment to your career. Building this skill relies on biology. Taking deliberate action despite fear provides the data your brain needs to rewire its response to high-stakes moments. This layout outlines the core logic of the code. Action must precede the feeling. You gather evidence of your worth through your behavior before the internal belief follows. Protocol 1 involves micro-assertions. Asking for a small discount or returning a product builds the muscle of assertion in low-stakes environments. Protocol 2 is scripting your value. Before any money-related conversation, write down 3 specific reasons why you have earned a higher rate, and verbalize them to normalize the claim. Protocol 3 creates a walk-going number. Setting a hard boundary beforehand removes emotional volatility from the decision. Protocol 4 shifts your reward system, defining success by the attempt. Asking or walking away means you practiced the code, regardless of outcome. Consistently executing these protocols shifts your operating framework from a position of scarcity to one of abundance. A common trap is waiting for wealth to arrive before feeling confident. In contrast, a wealthy mindset uses confidence as the tool to generate that wealth. This shift in behavior allows the identity to follow. By acting from a place of worthiness, you create conditions for your reality to catch up. Demanding a premium for your work is a matter of alignment with your actual value, rather than an act of arrogance. Which pattern are you currently recognizing in your own life? Are you staying silent when you should speak, or spending to prove a value you don't yet feel? Recognizing the code within your own behavior is the beginning of the rewrite. Commit to breaking one of these patterns this week. Drop a lock emoji in the comments and share which protocol you are putting into practice. Identifying and claiming your value is the core of the underground wealth formula. Subscribe to So Updated as we break down the next system in the series. See you in the next one!